Good morning and welcome to my channel, Saving with Kay. If you are new here, welcome. Let me know down in the comments so I could say hi to you. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back to another one of my videos. So today I am doing a Kroger haul. So it is Friday. Usually when I do Kroger deals, they're on Wednesday. I just didn't have time this week. So I'm here on Friday, which works out great for me because my Kroger store now, usually it's just 4 times the fuel points on Fridays, but for my ad, we have it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which I'm super excited about because I like to get my produce and such on Sundays because of like the boys' lunches for school. And it just seems to last longer when I get it on Sunday. So I'll be placing my grocery order on Sunday this week. I'm very excited. But I also have, now this is gonna be specific to me. I don't know if everybody gets these or if it's, you know, select few, I don't know. But I got a bonus, it was a couple weeks ago, for when I spent $175 3 weeks in a row, which is easy to do with groceries and couponing. I'll get $42 off my next grocery purchase. So I am about, I want to say $150 away from that. So my goal today is to hit that $150 threshold to get that $42 for my groceries on Sunday. And my neighborhood is doing a food drive to collect donations for the food pantries, and so they could take everything to the food pantries so they could be dispersed to all of those who need it. So a lot of the items I'm gonna get, I'm actually gonna donate. Now I'm not gonna record by, you know, like me actually donating it because it's going to a school and it feels a little weird recording at a school. And it's our neighborhood school, but my kids don't go to this school, so they have no idea who I am. It's just some random person bringing stuff to donate, which they said was fine, but I just don't feel comfortable recording. So I'm gonna be doing that. Now for my big bonus, I only need 16 more offers for my big bonus on IBOTTA. I have 34 out of the 50, and then I only need 2 for my weekend Wishbone bonus. So I should be able to hit that as well. So everything should be super cheap, and a lot of it I'm gonna donate. So it's kind of a win-win for everybody. Oh, I did want to shout out, I think the name was Flynn. Thank you for using my referral code to unlock my turkey. I'm going to look and see what the prices are here for the turkey. If it's kind of borderline, you know, it won't be a moneymaker or something, I'll probably pick up my turkey at Walmart on Monday, just so I can, you know, save as much money as possible. Again, we don't eat turkey, so we just give it away. So I do have a referral code for my husband's account for those who don't have IBOTTA, so I can unlock the turkey on that one. I'll pop it up on the screen, and I can donate that one as well to a family in need. So please consider using that referral code if you don't have IBOTTA yet. Now I do have referral codes to all of the apps that I talk about that I submit to down in my link tree. So if you could consider using those, a lot of the apps you will get a kickback, and then I will as well. And then if this video is helpful at all to you, please be sure to smash that like button, leave me a comment down below, let me know what your favorite deal is this week, and to subscribe. So with all that being said, let's go in and get these deals. So the first deal I'm going to do is on the Body Armor Flash IV drinks. They're not on sale this week like they were last week, but they're still a pretty decent deal. They are $2.79. Now the IBOTTA rebate for $2 showed back up on my account earlier this week. I did clip it. It's not showing in the main list anymore, so you would have had to have clipped this for it to still be available to you. Now because it's just in the list, it's going to probably go away at any time, so just check your account before you try to buy it to make sure that it's still there. So we'll get $2 back off of each one of these, making them 79 cents each. You could also grab some of the Body Armor, the 8-pack 12-ounce bottles. They are on a price cut at my store for $6.99. We have $2 back off of each one, making them $4.99. It's not, you know, the super cheapest, biggest deal in the world, but my kids like this, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some up for them. This next deal is gonna be on the Ocean Spray Zero Sugar juices. They are $3.79. They're not on sale or anything, so I'm gonna grab 2. My total would be $7.58. Now I'm going to submit this receipt to Be Frugal, just to test it out to see what happens, because we have a rebate on there for $5.08 for when we buy 2. I think the problem was Be Frugal, I can't click on the the rebate to read more about it. Hopefully they get these little glitches things figured out, because it makes it kind of hard. So I'm going to submit there, hopefully get $5.08, making this, where'd it go? $2.50 for both. And then on Shopkick, I do have a rebate for, oh my goodness gracious, guys. This is a hot mess. I just had it pulled up and then I swear it happens every time. Okay, we have a rebate on Shopkick for $2 or 225 kicks off of each one. So 530 kicks or $2.12. So if everything goes through, they would be 40 or 38 cents for both. However, I don't know how this is gonna go. This is gonna be a try it and see. So I will let you guys know in the car what happens. This next deal is gonna be on the Ritz cracker, the peanut butter crackers, the 8 count. They are part of that 5-time digital deal that we have going on through the 11th, making them $3.99 each. I'm gonna grab 3, totaling me $11.97. We have 50-cent IBOTTA rebates. We'll get that 3 times, so $1.50 back. And then on Fetch, we have $2 back on each one with a limit of 3. That's why I'm only grabbing 3. I'd probably grab 5 if we had a limit of 5 on this. So that would make them $4.47 for all 3, or $1.49 each. Select large size boxes of General Mills cereal are part of a weekly digital deal, making them $2.49. So you got to make sure you clip the coupon. We have a rebate on Ibotta for $1 with a limit of 5, which would make each of these $1.49. I'm gonna max this out to get the Ibotta rebates, and then I'm gonna just donate these because my kids didn't like it. So I'm gonna pick it up if it's something that you need. I'm gonna pick up some more Lucky Charms for Roman. They are part of a 5-time digital deal, making them $1.99 each. I'm gonna grab 2, totaling me $3.98. I did get a new $1 off of 2 digital, so that would make these $2.98 at the store. Then we'll submit to Ibotta for $1 back, making it $1.98 for both, or 99 cents each. Next, we're gonna grab some Progresso soup. They are $1.49, part of that 5-time digital deal that we have going on. So I'm gonna grab 3. My total will be $4.47. We have a $1 back for when you buy 3 Ibotta rebate. So that would make these $3.47 for all 3, or $1.15 each. Not the cheapest deal in the world, but I figured I could grab them and go ahead and donate them. So go ahead and pick it up if it's something that you want. The next deal is going to be on the Kraft Mac and Cheese big cups, the 2 big cups, and then we also have a rebate for the Velveeta shells and cheese 2 big cups. Now they are on sale for $3.99 as part of that 5-time digital. On each one of those we have 600 kicks plus 15 scanned kicks, so $6.15 total on Shopkick, or $2.46, making each of these $1.53. You could also grab some of the stove top stuffing. Now you're looking for, I think it's either the turkey or the traditional sage. Those are the 2 that it works on, or the Ibotta rebate works on. They are $1.77. I'm gonna grab 3, totaling me, if I can find it on my list, $5.31. Now I'm gonna submit to Ibotta for $2 back for buying 3. So that's gonna make it $3.31 for all 3, or $1.10 each. So not too bad of a deal. We don't like stuffing, so I'll probably just donate this. The next deal is gonna be on the Rice-A-Roni. They are part of the weekly digital deal this week, making them 99 cents. Now, if you grab 4, your total would be $3.96. On Fetch, we have a rebate for when you spend $3, you get $2 back. As you can already see, I started working towards it. So I'm not gonna grab 3, I'm just gonna grab 1 to get my $2, but let's say you haven't even worked on this yet. You would have to grab those 4. So they would be $3.96, but you'd earn that $2 back from Fetch, making it $1.96 for all 4, or 49 cents each. So pretty good deal. I'm gonna grab some of these Old El Paso taco dinner kits. I feel like these would be good things to like donate. I don't think they expire because they only want non-perishable food. Oh, that one expires in December. I might need to dig because I don't think that'd be considered non-perishable. But if I can find some, this would be a good thing to donate. They're $3.49. I have a $1 Ibotta rebate, making it $2.49. Okay, so I've been kind of scanning the turkeys and such that are at my Kroger affiliate. So these little baby butterball turkey breast roasts attached, they are $13.99. Our rebate is $13.68. So I'm not entirely sure if I want to pick this up. I might hold on to it and see maybe if Walmart has something cheaper. I did scan the Butterball turkey that's 99 cents a pound this week, and that does not attach to it. It says on the rebate turkey breast roast, and you know, like this, so like a little baby turkey. So maybe it's a little different this year. I don't know, because I thought the last few years we've been able to get like bigger turkeys, but maybe not. I might be wrong. But yeah, I scanned. Let's see, what all do we have? I can't remember the brands per se right now. I know Kroger's not part of it, but yeah, this Butterball, I was hoping the Butterball would work because that's a big turkey, but it does not. So just wanted to throw that out there for you guys who have a turkey to purchase. So this week, the Tyson, like the frozen chicken bites and chicken strips are part of a weekly digital deal, making them $5.99. I was hoping my store was going to carry the high protein ones to submit to IBOTTA for $2, making them $3.99, but my store doesn't carry it. So check your store. I'm not even 100% sure if this will attach, or if the Tyson high protein ones are part of it, because none of the stores around here carry it. So check your account, check your store. You might get lucky. So just keep an eye out for it if it's something that you're wanting. This next deal is going to be that spend $15, get $5 back on personal care, that deal we've had for a few weeks now. So I'm going to grab 2 of the Axe deodorants. They're $5.49. 2 are going to total me $10.98. Now we have a $6 off of 2 digital. That would make our total $4.98 for both. And then I'm going to grab one of these Poise pads. The 30 count is $6.49. We have a $2.50 digital. That would lower our total to $6.49 minus 2.5, $3.99. And then on Ibotta, we have a rebate for 75 cents back, making this $3.24. The total for all 3 of these is $17.47. We'll have a $6 digital for buying 2 on the Axe come off, and a $2.50 digital for the Poise, plus $5 for spending $15, making it $3.97. Then submit to Ibotta for 75 cents, making it $3.22 for all 3 products. This next deal is going to be on the 15 ounce. I can't believe it's not butters. They're on sale for $2.99. We do have a $1 digital manufacturer coupon that will stack with the 5-time digital coupon, making it $1.99. And then we'll submit to Ibotta for 10 cents back, making it $1.89. Okay, so this next deal is on some more ice cream because we need more of that, you know. But this is dairy-free, so if people need dairy-free ice cream, this would be a good deal for them. They are $5.99. I do have a $1 digital manufacturer coupon off of 1. Now, for this deal, you would need to grab 2. So one would be $5.99 and one would be $4.99. So that would be $10.98 on Ibotta. Now you would have had to have clipped this because this is not showing in my main list anymore. We have a rebate for $5.79 back when you buy 2. So we would earn that back, making it $5.19 for 2 or $2.59 each. So that's a good deal if you need some dairy-free ice cream. This next deal is not the greatest deal in the world. However, my family is a little picky about Parmesan cheese. They like the craft. So that's what I'm going to grab. One of the grated Parmesan cheeses for $4.99. We do have a $1 Ibotta rebate, making it $3.99. So this is an okay deal on the Del Monte canned veggies. They're buy 2, get 2 free. So you would pay $3.18 for all 4 of them, making it 79 cents each. Now, full disclosure, when I was at Walmart yesterday, I saw that they had cans of green beans for 50 cents each. So I'm not gonna pick this up here. I'm gonna wait till I go back to Walmart to pick that up. But if you like the Del Monte brand, then this would be a good deal for you. You could also grab some of the Betty Crocker like cake or brownie mixes. I'm gonna grab the brownie one because I feel like we'll actually use that. They are $1.49. I'm gonna grab 3, totaling me $4.47. We have $1 back on Ibotta for buying 3, and then on Fetch we have a rebate for when you buy 2, you get $4 back, making this $3.07 for all 3, or $1.02 each. This next deal is just an okay deal on the classic Purina Fancy Feast broths. They're 2 for $3, so I'm gonna grab 2. We have 50 cents on Ibotta rebate off of each one, so we'll get $1 there. And then I should hit my bonus of getting 50 cents for buying 4 of these. Now, I had previously bought 2 of them, so that's why I'm gonna hit that bonus. So that will make these $1.50 for both. Okay, friends, we are back in the car. So let's go over the receipts. I had 3 different transactions. So the first one, let's see what this is. All right, so we've got the I Can't Believe It's Not Butter. The digital came off. The Progresso soups, the Kraft, what are you? The Kraft mac and cheese and the Velveeta shells. And then, so I grabbed one of the rice-a-roni. I grabbed one in one transaction and then one by itself so I could submit to both fetch rebates to get that $2 since I was just short. So that's what that is there. And then the Betty Crocker brownie mixes. And then the Axe and the Poise pads. Now, I forgot that we had a rebate for when you spend 12 or 15, you'll get $2 back at Kroger affiliates. So I hit the $2 for that. So I'm going to have a little bit more savings than I thought I was going to be, or that I was going to have. And where am I right now? The Poise pads, the taco dinner kits. I totally forgot I had a Boost member exclusive digital that was $1.80. So that was even cheaper than I thought it was going to be, but not everybody's going to have that. And then the Ritz crackers, everything came up correctly. The stuffing mix. And then the Parmesan cheese. And then you'll see here the $5 for spending 15 with the Axe and the Poise pads came off. So my total was $55.68. So we had, all right, 58. We had $11.45 come back on IBOTTA. And then we had $7.31 come back on Fetch. And then I submitted my receipt to Shopkick. Now it didn't catch the, wait, was the zero sugar on this one or that one? It's on the next one, never mind. So I did submit my receipt to Shopkick for the 2 Kraft products, and I got the 1,200 Shopkicks, or $4.80 back, which makes this transaction $32.12. And then we're gonna move on to the next transaction, which had the 5 Cheerios protein, 3 of the Nabisco Ritz crackers, the Ocean Spray, the Lucky Charms, 5 of the Body Armor Flash IVs, and I think that may be it. So I'll go ahead and show you my receipt. Everything rang up the way it was supposed to. And then flip it around. So my total was $60.91. So I submitted my receipt to Be Frugal for the zero sugar. I think it's in pending. So you download the app, but when you go to submit your receipt, it goes to the browser. It's not very user friendly. So it took me a while to find my Kroger affiliate. I clicked on that. Like I said, it's similar to Swagbucks. It's just not as fine tuned. So I submitted it. I think it's in review, but it said something about we need to look at your receipt, but then it was kind of blank. It didn't show that it was pending or anything. When I was clicking around on the website, I couldn't find where it was pending. So fingers crossed I get that back. I'll give it a few days. If it doesn't go through, then I'll just submit for $4 on Swagbucks. I might just stick to Swagbucks. Because Be Frugal is still just working out some kinks. So the math on this one is not going to include that $5.08 or the Swagbuck or the Shopkick, because I didn't submit for the Shopkick rebate because I don't know if it's talking to Be Frugal. So that deal's a big question mark for me. So the math is gonna not include those 2 rebates. So the total on this one was $60.91. Now I earned $21.50 just from Ibotta rebates, but then I hit my big bonus and my weekend bonus. So I got an extra $15, and then I submitted to Fetch and got $10.25. So the total for this one was $14.16. So I came out to the car initially after these 2 transactions, realized I was about $20 away from unlocking my $42 what is it, a rebate booster? I'm not entirely sure how you would word it. So I decided to run back in, and I grabbed a Snickers because I'm a little snacky. I grabbed the Kroger eggs. They are $1.99 for 18 count, so that's a good deal. I decided to go ahead and grab them now so I can hit that threshold. And I had my groceries delivered, and produce and eggs are hit or miss. It depends on who you get for your delivery person. So I just grabbed the eggs just so that way I know they're not broken and they're not expiring in 2 days or anything like that. So I grabbed 2 of those, and then I grabbed the turkey that was attaching to the IBOTTA rebate, and then 2 of the Fancy Feast broth things. So here's my receipt. My total was $22.66. My $42 did unlock, so I can use that on my next grocery order. Submitted to IBOTTA. Got, how much did I get back? I got $14.65 back, and I hit my $5 weekend bonus on that account as well. And I also hit a 50-cent bonus for the Fancy Feast broths. So the total for that was $2.51. So for all 3, the total before all my rebates was $139.25. After I submitted to everything, I got everything for $48.79. But I unlocked that $42 because we are doing the fuel points, the 4 times of fuel points today. I got, on the 55.68 transaction, I got 345. I got 110 on the one with the turkey, and then the other big transaction that was 60.91, I got 310 fuel points. So it was 765 fuel points, which, let's say you want to use that on fuel. That's 70 cents off a gallon. I have a 20-gallon vehicle, so that's going to save me about $14 in gas. And then I did submit my receipt to Box Tops. If you don't have the Box Tops app, I do have a link to it. A lot of the products that I got, like the Cheerios, the Old El Paso, the Betty Crocker stuff, are all Box Tops products. So I submitted my receipt to that app, and I earned $4.90 for my school. So I think it's really great savings. It all kind of depends on how you look at it. Like, I paid $48, but I unlocked $42, and we'll save $14 on gas. So it could be, you could consider that free. I'm just going off of what I submitted to the rebate apps and such, and then the other stuff is just extra perks. So I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please be sure to smash that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what your favorite deal is this week, and to subscribe. And we will see you guys on Sunday for my Target video. Bye, guys.